beautiful, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina. I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video, I am here to share with you my update on my Partners in Cream project pan. So if you want to see how I'm going on my cream products that I'm focusing on in this project, then stay tuned. But before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe down below so you can get notified when my videos go live. And without further ado, let's jump on into the update. I got my hair done today and I'm really loving how it looks, so I thought I would take full advantage of my hair being like perfectly styled and beautiful and fresh and film an update. I don't know whether it's going to show very well on camera, but it's like an oil slicky with like pink and purple and blue in it, and I am loving it. Hopefully it shows up on camera for you, but it looks really cool when the sun hits it. I like it. This month, in terms of my cream products, I think I did fairly well. I still haven't got any more products finished, but I have almost like a full reset of my products, which is always fun and exciting. So let's jump on into the updates and the progress. Let's start with like the product that I'm kind of struggling with at the moment, and I thought I wouldn't be, but I just haven't really been gravitating towards this product, and I haven't really been wearing makeup on the weekends all that much lately, so that's when I like to use this product, because when I use this for work, I just find it like makes my makeup fall off too much, and especially combined with the foundation that I'm currently trying to use up in my team project pan for my everyday work foundation. This just doesn't really go very well with it. This is the Auric Glow Lust that I'm talking about. I rotated this one in a couple of months ago. I have the color Selenite. Now I rotated this one in for 10 uses, I believe. I believe it's for 10 uses. So I had 4 uses last month. I've only used this an additional 1 time. So I still have to use this 5 extra uses. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do that between now and the next update, but I definitely think the update after that, I will have those goals met. I'm going to try my darndest to get 5 uses out of this one over the next month, but I can't guarantee anything. I just can't guarantee anything. So I will keep working on this one. I'll keep trying. We'll get there eventually. As long as I'm using it once or twice a month, I think that's at least something. So there's that one. Then we move on to my lip liner. So my lip liner that I'm currently working on is my NYX Red Lip Liner in Hot Red. I have rotated this one in as well for 10 uses. I am hoping that when I finish those 10 uses, this guy will be like really little itty bitty, and I'll only have to do like a few more uses and it will be completely finished. So I'm currently sitting at 7 uses. I've used it an additional 4 times since last update, and you'll see from my tracking sheet how much progress I've made in terms of the height. This is like the height of it now. It is still wider than the palm of my hands. I'm hoping that once I do those extra 3 uses, it might come like just down to be like the size of the width of my hand. So I'm still happy with the progress that I'm making, and I am finding that when I'm doing, or when I am able to get that 3 to 4 uses, I am able to drop the level a really decent amount, like enough that I'm happy with and enough that I can see the progress. So if I continue on that path, I definitely think that there's a chance that I could have this one finished by the end of the year. I am hoping that I can get at least 1 red lip liner out of my collection this year, and this one is kind of the chosen one. So I'm hopeful that once I complete my 10 uses in this project, I will be motivated to keep going with it. So at this stage, because I'm seeing positive results, there might be a potential that I might possibly rotate this over once I complete the 10 uses to a completely use up goal. But I'm feeling daring right now. I may not feel so daring when I hit those 10 uses. So I'll keep you posted on that one. The next one that I need to update you on is my eyeliner. So I'm currently working on the LH Cosmetics All Crux Flash Liner. It's like a deep navy blue color, and this is how big it is. It's like, it's getting very tiny. It's now smaller than the width of my palm. So I am very happy to report I am continuing to make fantastic use on this one. Again, you'll see my progress on my tracking sheet of like how much level I have dropped this down, but oh my gosh, I think the end is near with this one. I think that by this time next month, this little guy will be finished. And I also want to report I used this an additional 17 times this month, so I am continuing to get phenomenal use out of this, and I'm also continuing to see the level drop very, very consistently and considerably, so I'm happy with that. I've used this a total of 47 times since I introduced it into the project. This one came in, I think, 3 months ago. Yeah, I think this is the third update that it's been in. Yes, I've been tracking it for 3 months. So the first month I managed to get 12 uses, then I upped it to 18 uses. This past month I've used it 17 times. So I have been tracking it for the last 3 months. You'll also see on my tracking sheet how much progress I've made in that 3 months. Like it's shocking how much I've made. But I definitely think that this one will be finished next update, and if that's the case, this will be the first eyeliner that I have finished this year. So those are my updates. The next 3 products are rollouts, so I have essentially completed my goal on those ones. We'll start off with my blush and bronzer. So last month I rotated in both of my Mecca Maxima blush and bronzer sticks. These are cream products. My goal was for the bronzer to use this one 20 times and for the blush to use this one 15 times. In those uses, I was hoping that I would have like the product underneath the, like where you couldn't see the product peeking out over the top when they were completely wound down. I think I've done that successfully with the bronzer, but the blush I haven't quite managed to like wear down the little bubble on the top of it just yet. There's still a little bit that peeks out over the top when I have it wound down completely. So this is the bronzer, and you can see like it's not peeking out over the top at all. There is still a shit ton of product in this one, and they will last me an eternity. I don't know whether I would ever be interested in panning this one. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. At the moment, I go through stages with this one. I like the formula of both of them, but at this point in time, I don't love the tone of this bronzer stick. And in relation to the blush, I don't love the color of it at this point in time. I go through stages, as I said. So I have previously in the past absolutely loved these and ranted and raved about them. I just think it's my color preferences at the time. I think at the moment, I'm preferring like a little bit warmer when it comes to bronzer. I just feel like it makes me look a little bit more alive when it's a little bit more on the warmer side, as opposed to this one I feel like comes out just a hair cooler than most bronzers. And in terms of the formula, I don't know whether it's all that great anymore. I think the formula has definitely changed. I find sometimes it can get a little bit patchy depending on the blending method. I find with these, it's much better to like dab to blend as opposed to like buff to blend. I find when I buff it, it goes a little bit patchy sometimes. And this is how much is left on the blush. And as I said, this is being like really, really picky and pedantic. But when it's wound down all the way, you can still see, like when you look at it closely, you can still see it like peeks out a tiny, tiny little bit. But happy to report that I have reached my goals on both of these. So I am going to rotate these ones out because one, I'm feeling like something fresh and new. I'm kind of over these colors at the moment. And two, I've reached my goals. So there's that one. Last but not least is my Still and Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glow This is in the color Bronzed Belle. Now I have taken the stopper out of this one. I don't know whether you're going to see down the center there. In any event, there's still a load of product down the bottom there, and I just want a break. So I think with my 15 uses, I did actually manage to like churn through a decent amount of this product. So I might rotate this one back in after like maybe a month or two's break. I think potentially this is definitely one that I want to try and focus on as one of my stealers to use up this year. But at this point in time, I would like to just take a little bit of a break from the stealers. So I'm going to rotate this one out. I've done my 15 uses. I used it an additional 5 times since the last update, which met my 15 use goal. So I'm going to rotate that one out. To replace those 3 goals met, I am rotating 3 new products in. So I am going to rotate in just a cream, bronzer and blush stick. This is just a different brand, different formula. These both are from M Cosmetics. So here I have the M Cosmetics Soft Touch Cream Bronzer Stick in summer. I have used this one previously in the past and I did really enjoy it. These have so much product in them. Look how much product is in that little stick there. That will take me forever to get through. So I'm going to rotate this one in, I think for 20 uses, and I will see. I might try and track the level on this one at this time just to see how much progress I can make with the 20 uses. I'm still kind of feeling out in my collection potentially another bronzer, another cream bronzer to really focus in on for the rest of the year, and maybe another cream blush. But I feel like I haven't had a chance to rotate them all through my collection or rotate them all through this project just yet this year. So I think I'll do that one first, and then maybe in like July or August, I might pick out one in particular to just focus on for like the last like four months of the year. And for my cream blush, I'm rotating in my M Cosmetics So Soft Bitten Cream Blush Stick. This one, when I used it last time, I really enjoyed the color. So I'm hopeful that that remains true. And again, look how much bloody blush is in that stick. This will take me forever to get through. There's no way I would ever use this entire thing up. If I tried to pan both of these, I reckon it would take me like 3 years to pan them in their entirety. So I'm going to do 20 uses for the bronzer, and I think I'll just do 15 uses again for the cream blush. I don't always like to wear cream blush, so that's why I always like make my cream blush goal a little bit less than the bronzer. So that's that one. And to replace my stealer, I am going to rotate in my Laura Mercier Caviar Stick. Now I believe this is the color Moonstone. I was working on this one earlier this year, and I only have like this little, and it's broken like countless times. I only have this like little nubbin left, so I reckon that maybe I could get this one finished. So I'm going to rotate this one in, I think maybe for 15 uses. We'll see how much progress I make in those 15 uses. I've used it previously, and I'm sure when I used it last, it was like 15, maybe 10 or 15 uses, and I was pleasantly surprised by how much progress I made. So I'm going to rotate it in for 15 uses. Hopefully I can get a lot of use out of it, and I might be able to see the end of a caviar stick this year, even though it's a mini, but I'd still be happy with that because I've had these in my collection for quite a while. So those are my three roll-ins. So I think next month, I think I'll definitely have my goal met on my blush and bronzer. It's going to be a stretch on the caviar stick. I reckon I can work it in quite well with some of the shadows that I've rotated into my Pan Those eyeshadows. I think it will pair well with a couple of those. My Auric Glow Lust is also going to be touch and go. I need to do another 5 uses, so it will just depend on how much I want to wear makeup on the weekends. So we'll see with that one. I am also thinking maybe at the end of June about rotating out and putting a new foundation in my team project pan. So if I haven't met my goal by then on this one, I will be rotating in a foundation into that project that works better with this. So I think that also might allow more of an opportunity to get those uses done on this one. My eyeliner, I think I'm definitely going to have that one finished by the next update. I'm very excited to have an eyeliner finished. And my lip liner, it's only 3 uses, so I think I will have that goal met. I will just need to have a think about whether I rotate this over for a finish up or if I rotate it out to take a break for a little bit. So I will let you know how I go on my 5 products. On my 6 products, I cannot count. I will let you know how I go on my 6 products. Wish me luck. Let me know how you are going on any of your cream products that you're trying to use up or focus on at the moment. I would love to know down in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new around here and you want to keep up to date on all my project pan updates that I'm doing this year. That's it for this video, beautiful. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, beautiful.